Дорогие друзья, добрый вечер. Приветствую вас еще раз. У нас с вами еще будет небольшое интервью. В этот раз на английском с моим хорошим другом Виктором Драго. Мы поговорим на английском, чтобы в том числе и для тех, кто понимает английский, смог попрактиковать его, и, соответственно, для англоязычной нашей аудитории. Я вижу, Виктор присоединяется, поэтому будем запускать. И, соответственно, поговорим.
Yo, what's up, man?
Victor, hi, it's great to see you again. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you
And
so much for inviting me here. Thank you so much. So
I would love a little bit to introduce you to my followers and viewers. Victor is a great sportsman and public figure. Could you please tell us about yourself a little bit?
I've been in sport all my life. I won 3 times World Cup for cross country ski and roller ski. And last 5 years, I just traveled the world. I created my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube, I have Instagram, and right now I do my social media stuff, training in boxing, preparing for boxing match with Logan Paul. That's it.
And what?
And I am super grateful that I'm big friend of Pavel Verbnyak, and one more time, I'm super grateful that you invite me in this live call. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, you're a great inspiration for me because 2 years ago you made a huge difference in your life and moved in the United States. Now you're in California from Russia. How did you do that? What helped you to do that decision?
First, I did it like 4 years ago, not 2 years.
All right, yeah.
It was 5 years ago. Yes, it was five
Wow.
years ago when first time I moved here. Decision made me helped me to do it like some kind of like crisis in my life, and I have a crisis in the business, in other things, and I thinking like I always want to be actor. I always want to be in the movie. I always want to be like in social media and all the stuff. And I think like the best place for do these things is America. And I go to Miami and I move there because like I believe for me it's the best place right now. I am in Los Angeles, and this is the best place for me to live and to do what I want.
Wonderful. It's so amazing. And what's your secret of success? Do you have some success principles that you follow in and you implement in your own life to be in the peak form, peak state?
Yeah, I think the best secret for being in a peak state, it's all the time develop yourself, because doesn't matter how many things you know, doesn't matter like if you think like I'm honestly thinking like 2 years ago about my life, like right now I know everything. Right now I'm the best. But right now I understand like no, it wasn't completely wrong. When you go to this level, when you're thinking like you know everything, and this is a level when you need to just like drop out, like go out of these things. And right now I understand that I don't know nothing. My life is things what universe give it to me, what I attract by my mind, by my vision, by my things in my mind. This is things which I attract. And once you will understand that you don't know nothing, and you open to receive new information over and over again, you open to go on trainings, you open to read the books, you open to do to see like seminars, and these things help you so much to increase your mind and open your mind, because the main point like for anyone, it's open mind and see things completely different, you know. This is the main point, and I think like we use the same things. And like one more thing, like last 3 months in my life, I can say I changed it completely to a new person, new self. I, like my wife said, like I changed like a little bit in my face, and like I don't know, like maybe it's true, maybe something changed it, but I changed everything inside, like, and I see things completely different. I right now meditate every day. I every day watching some successful videos about successful people, about how to develop ourselves, what to do. I read a book every day, and this helped me a lot, like too much to change everything inside me. And I'm so grateful that I changed these things. And I'm honestly like, I feel right now so much love for everything, like so much. I think it's the greatest feeling you can ever experience. It's the love for everything. When you feel love like for place where you live, when you feel love for yourself, when you feel love for every people, when you feel love for every friends, when you feel love for your wife, when you feel love for everything. Oh my God, it's game changers. Like your life completely changes when you understand, like, if something happened in your life and you're in love, you don't feel suffering. You will like feel like, okay, yeah, like new things happen, new challenge. Okay, go through it.
Victor, you mentioned that you study a lot, you read books, you meditate
Yeah.
daily. Who are
Yeah.
your role models? So what kind of books do you read?
Like I don't have a honestly, like it's my personal things. I don't recommend to no one, and I don't not recommend to no one. It's just my personal experience. I don't have a role model, but I watching like Tony Robbins once. It's helped me a lot. But right now, like I go more deeply, like way more deeply, and Joe Dispenza, his knowledge, his information, what he delivered on his trainings, this is insane. This is like completely like mind changing. Like I'm sure like every human on the planet will come to this place, will come to this information. Like it can happen right now, it can happen after 10 years, no matter, but everyone will come there and will see these things and will feel these things. Um, because like Joe Dispenza, it's insane. One more guy, I just seen his trainings, like full training on Gaia. Matthias De Stefano. Oh my God, man! If you will see his training, Matthias De Stefano, you cannot imagine. Like, man, you will like blow your mind. It's blow my mind so much. You can see on my stories, on like my I think second stories, Matteo De Stefano on Gaia. You can swipe up and see. Actually, this is a Gaia website. Do you know about it?
No, I've never heard about him.
Oh my God, this is a website where I always thinking like it will be cool if it will be like a website like Netflix, but with successful things, like only about success, about like meditation, affirmation, success, how I achieve things, and on and on and on. And Gaia, they create this kind of website where you can see everything about success. There's so many information, and what's cool, information they just shoot like last year, and they just upload right now, and it's completely new and super fresh. You're like, oh my gosh, man. You can sign up, and there's like, I don't know, like $10 a month, something like this, $10, but you get so much information. Like, it's insane. It's like it's cost way more, way more. You people who will understand the things, you can completely change their mind. One more time, I personally recommend to you, my friend. This is a guy, Mateus De Stefano. Oh my God, this if you will understand this, there is a so crazy to understand, because I will watch like maybe more, like few, 3, 4 times, 5 times, because I don't honestly I don't understand something, because he said things. Hello. Yeah, he said things that he said things that I don't expect it. And it's completely like out of my brain, out of my mind, and I don't understand honestly all, but I understand a lot. And there's like, oh boy, it will change your life, like change your things, change your soul, and like man, I just recommend to everyone.
Thank you for the recommendation. And we feel your energy. You're a very energy person. You are champion. You're a great skier, sportsman, and public figure. How do you support your energy system? How are you so energetic? How are you so productive, Victor? Do you have some life hacks? Do you have some recommendations to our followers?
The main recommendation it's to feel positive, but a lot of people said like feel positive, what it means. But I can say feel love inside yourself. When you feel love for everything, like in general, like I just told you about like love for everything, but it's not like you need to feel this love. You are the love. You know what I mean? Like you are not separate yourself from this like love of feeling. You are love. You like feel love for everything, and you feel like a kid. You know, everything's so interesting. Everything's so exciting. Everything like You remember when you've been kids like 5-6 years? You like did a lot of things, and because you was exciting about everything, you're like, oh yeah, these things, oh yeah, this, oh how it's work, and you know it's like, oh actually right now this guy Stefan, Matthias de Stefan answered me in the messages on Instagram.
Oh, I see.
I
Great.
sent a message like, thank you man so much for your information, thank you so much for this knowledge, like thank you, and he just right now answered.
Wow,
Wow, so
wonderful.
cool.
The law of
By the way,
attraction,
like,
you know, like our thoughts are vibrational.
Absolutely vibration, and like when you feel love, you are on a high vibration you ever can imagine, and you need to just understand like love, it's not opposite of fear, it's not opposite of anger, it's not opposite of suffering. Love, it's in completely different level, like completely different level. Like you cannot feel suffering if you feel love. It's not opposite, because some people thinking like it's opposite. Okay, I feel suffering yesterday and today I will feel love. No, it's completely, if you feel love, you just in this state and you don't feel any suffering, any anger, any other things what you can make you feel like
Yeah,
bad in a bad way, you know.
absolutely, Victor. And we became friends and knew each other at Tony Robbins event in London. And you remember Tony Robbins said,
Yes.
if you feel love,
Gratitude, you cannot
Yes.
have a fear or something
Yes.
like that. So can you hear me?
I hear you, but not really. I think something happened to your
It's
voice.
incoming call. I don't see it, but it's now it's great.
Oh yeah,
Can
yeah.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's the same with gratitude. When you feel love and gratitude, you cannot feel fear or something else. It's amazing.
Yeah, honestly, I when we've been on Tony Robbins and when I seen you, and I feel like how much energy you deliver for people, how much energetic you are, and how you're happy about. I don't been in this moment like who I am right now completely, and I seen on yourself, I seen you as a person who I just like wondering how he always happy, how he always can hold these things. I just like, and I want to be like you. I just want to be like this kind of happiness, and I trying to understand how to develop these things in myself. I just understand 3 months ago. Because
Great.
you
Thank
remember,
you.
I don't know, you remember the things on advert. I remember exactly when you've been on this training, you all the time walking with like smile, all the time open, all the time in the moment, all the time like, oh yeah guys, you can do that, oh yeah, oh yeah, this is great, like, and you are so so easy, not easy, like so like a kid, like opening, and you like so open, and just for anyone, you don't afraid something, you don't care about something, you don't like feel something, like maybe you feel, I don't know this thing. It's what I see by experience, and when you've been on Tony Robbins, when you are like, yeah, like this, I just like, yeah, this guy I want to be, but I want to not just be like you, I just want to understand how to use the things for myself. And like, thank you so much for being in my life.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you for your support and your friendship. And could you please tell us and tell our followers how to deal with some challenges and crises in our lives? Because you mentioned crisis in your life like 5 years ago when you decided to move to the
Yes.
United States, and probably you had a lot of challenges and problem situation in your own life. How do you
Yes.
deal with them? How do you look at them?
Yeah, when I moved from Russia to America, I have this situation in my life, business which we developed like few years. In this moment, it was few years, and all money what I get from my sport, from my all the businesses, we invest in this business, and we lose like $500,000. Me and my friend, we was partners, and we lose $500,000 in this company because some things happened, and like I don't want to talk about these things like so details, but we lose this money. And I'm thinking like in this moment when it was 5 years ago, I'm thinking like it's done. It's like done of my life. It's done for everything. It's crazy. Like, and I feel like so bad, but right now I cannot explain oh my God, how grateful I am for these things happen. If anyone will ask me, do you want to change something? I will say no, never, ever, ever. I want to change nothing in my life. I'm so grateful that these things happen, because these things help me to be where I am right now. It's helped me to change
it was
myself.
real blessing.
Yes, I'm so grateful that these things happen, because everything what happened in our life, we don't need to if we see in the moment when it's happened, we're like, oh, it's crazy, but it's not. When you will see after a few years, like Tony Robbins says the same, you can see these things after a few years and you don't really even care about these things. And this exactly answer on your question, how to hold a crisis in the moment. When it's happened, you need just be like outside of your here's a yourself on the first line when you like feel like crisis happened, oh my God, what should I need to do, like you feel fear, anxiety, and all the emotions. But when you go a little bit out of this like first place, a little bit out, and you're like, okay, these things happen, okay, what we can do about it, how we can handle these things, what is the plan, and all these things. And you see these things like so small, like this is things like so small, and it can be anything like in our life. It can happen like a lot of things, like a lot of crazy things can happen. But when you will see this is things like a little bit outside of little bit outside of first place, like if you know what I mean, like if you a little bit outside of first place, you will see it's way deeper, and you just don't need to react on this in a way like you need to react on this in a way of doing something. Like okay, these things happen, okay, I go to do these things, that's it, without any things, you know. This is exactly what I use for my life and what I use right now. And like, be grateful for everything what happened in your life, because life and universe made these things happen, because universe, our planet, they want us to develop ourselves. They want us to be different. They want us to change it. And they do things which can change us. Yes, sometimes if we see in the first place, it can be crisis, but if we see it a little bit outside, it's never crisis. It's all the time you will understand that these things happen. Okay, then I need to do something. Then I need to change something. Then I need to change myself. And one more time, like this is last 3 months when I completely changed myself. I remember like 4 months ago, I just sit on the balcony and I just like writing my goals, and I just stop writing goals, and I just like what I want, like really what I want. I writing like this, but like wait a second, what I want. Like, I want to be happy. I want to be happy every day of my life. I want to feel grateful. I want to feel love every day of my life. And who can make these things happen? Only me, only myself. And I decided since this moment, when I write these things down in my notes, since this moment when I decided, and I've been happy all this like 4 months, I completely changed myself. My wife said like it's completely changed. We feel love insane like we never ever felt before, because I push you to change yourself as well. And she right now do meditation every day. Like right now she's sitting on the balcony and do meditation. And I push her to change it. And she told me like a few days ago, she said like, I feel so much love I never felt before, like so much love. Like I love everything. I love like so much. I don't know like how to hold this thing. I said like it's exactly things what you need to feel, because we live on this planet. We have this experience as a human to live our life and enjoy every day, every moment, every second.
Great. Victor, you mentioned that you have inspirational goal. You want to become a movie star and everything.
Yes.
And what is success for you? You mentioned like to be happy, to be grateful, to be
Yes.
full of love. What else? What is success for you personally?
Exactly like in this is like again 3 months. Just I like read the book and study about success like from 16. When I've been 16, I read it, but like 3 months changed everything. And to be successful, you need to be successful inside yourself. A lot of people say these things the same, but once you really feel that you are successful inside yourself, that you are enough, that everything what happened in your life is super great and super cool, and you feel inside yourself that you are this person, this is what you mean to be successful. Successful, it's a live life for full, be in the moment right here, right now. When you put your goal, like for example, I want to be a movie star, but for achieve this goal, movie star, I don't need to care about this goal. I don't need to think of like, oh, how I need to, what I need to do. No, when you do like this, universe made you to go back, to go out of this goal. You never ever will achieve this goal. I know a lot of people, they want to achieve goals and they said like, I put the goals, I want it, but I can't get it because you are care so much and you're like, you don't live your life. But life is an experience. Like life, the main goal of life, it's not to get a goal, it's to get a great experience while you get a goal. Like I have a goal where I go, and I love every day when I go, and I love everyday experience what I can have in my life. Because if we don't love this experience, and if we just want to have this goal right here, right now, we give so many energy in universe. But since universe, like if you will see this guy who I said like Matthias De Stefano, universe, it's a polarity, like plus and minus. And if you give so much energy, so much caring, so much things about goal, you never ever will get this goal. I know by my experience. I mean, I want it, and I do it. I running, I go, but it's done coming to me. It's go away. Once you understand it, once you put yourself down, like I mean, like a little bit down for this is like first place when you can like when you feel like this, like a little bit down, and you feel like so grateful inside, so lovable, so happy inside with what you have right now. And you have a goal and you just do things. For example, you have a goal, okay, I need to do this, but do it with happiness, do it with love, do it with enjoyable every moment. The main goal is to be in this moment. And one more time, I saw these things millions times everywhere, everyone talking to be in the moment. But I understand these things only 3 months ago, what it means to be in the moment. And when you in the moment, like exactly in the moment, when you don't have no thoughts in your mind, no nothing, just right here, right now. Ooh, game changer. Game, like you feel, you just like walking on the street and you like feel, oh my gosh, this is the things. Or like serious, I can explain these things. I mean, if people only will be there, they'll understand. I think you understand these things because you've been on Tony Robbins. When I seen you first time, exactly I think in this moment, because your eyes lighting so much, like I think like mine right now. your eyes lighting so much, and you like was so right here, you know, right now. And when I seen it, I just like, I want these things. I want it. I'm so super grateful that you have it, and I try to understand like how to use these things. And once people will understand that we are just an experience on Earth, and they will understand like we are like use like ourselves. It's not everything. It's not like it's done. If you will gonna die, it's done. No, it's not done. You will live yourself, like your soul live before millions of lives, and it will live in the future millions of lives. And you self, it's like just experience on Earth, and you can use every moment, every day, every hours, every minute to feel this experience, to feel these things. Oh,
Victor, and it's great honor and pleasure for me to see your way, your discipline, how you see your goal, how you go forward. It's so amazing. And could you please recommend some maybe small have a small speech to our followers? What would you recommend to our followers to be more happy, grateful, and successful in life?
First, I can recommend to everyone it's a study, and have something every day which will help you to develop yourself. Like study something every day. Don't spend time for like some Netflix or other network when you watching just a movie, and you just spend your time for playing in a PC game, you know. I never actually have. Just spend your time for every day develop some small things in yourself, like some change it like little bit. Like if you will change every day on like I don't know 0.1%, it's already will be in 30 days. It's almost like 3%, right? It means like in 1 year it will be like to how many like 36%. In 3 years you will change your life completely. And it's just step by step, like with small steps. I also recommend them to try to understand trainings of people like who have a way more things in their life. And the biggest things which I can recommend is love. It's feel love for everything. Like really, like in general, like think about it on 1 second. Like if you're walking on the street, and like how it's happened in Russia, when you're walking in Russia on the street, you feel like people want to fight you. I mean, you feel these things like on Russian street. I'm like feel so kind of like, because I mean in Russia when you're going on the street you feel like so much people, but I understand why it's happened, because a lot of things happened like really bad in Russia, and it's why it's happened. But when you will feel like super grateful for everyone, for every people, for everything in your life, and you will decide that you will be happy inside yourself no matter what, game changes. Game changes. And be in the moment. Be in the moment. It's one more things. It's be in the moment. Like exactly. Don't think about your goals too much. Don't think about your things what you need to do. Like I mean, don't care about it too much. Like you have a goal, you have a plan, go through it. But don't care like if I will do, or maybe it will happen, or maybe it's not, or maybe no. Have a plan, have a goal, go through it, but enjoy in each moment, because life and universe give us a gift to enjoy ourselves, to enjoy everyday experience. It's a goal, not a goal. It's a goal.
Victor, thank you very much for your time, for this inspirational, great interview. And
pleasure, bro.
I want to remind our followers that today we had a conversation with good friend of mine and amazing sportsman and public figure, Viktor Drago. Victor, thank you very much. I wish you a lot of success, happiness, and best wishes to your family, and look forward to talk to you very soon and to see you personally as well.
Thank you so much. My pleasure to be here. Thank you one more time for inviting me here, and I'm super love to speak with you always, Pavel. And coming soon, I think I will see you in Moscow. maybe after like
Yes,
7-8 months.
absolutely. See you, my friend. Thank you very much.
See you.
Great.
Bye, guys.
Bye.